Coming up on the next episode. Good Wednesday afternoon to you all, YouTube. It is 1:50 now, as you can see on the clock, and here with you on a little update for some items that I've got in the mail, plus some items I've ordered. Reference the 3D printer. I know it's another 3D printer related video. We'll get back to the shop eventually, hopefully. One of the first things I want to let you know, if I didn't, I don't think I did, but I did get the, I can't remember, but I think I told you I got the parts for the AM wireless transmitter that Bob built, and he sent me the parts for it. It took a while to get here, but it made it, and so happy about that, very happy. I got the ordered the black PLA filament that I ordered from Amazon as well yesterday, and so that will be able to be used with the 3D printer. I've got gray in there now, and I'll probably leave it in there. It's working just fine, and no sense in changing it. But eventually, I want to get back to the black because I think I prefer black better, and then the what do you call it? As far as the 3D printer is concerned, let me show you what I bought today and why I bought it. Alright, there you can see the list of the items that I bought. First down here on the bottom is a Raspberry Pi 3B Plus case. Now this fits the Raspberry Pi above that, which you can see right there. I will click on each one of these and show you. There's the case. It does include the heat sinks here, which I'm told by Bob is something good to have. As you can see, it is a clear case, has the openings for all the ports on the Pi, and so that's good. And so let's go back, show you the Pi itself. I could get this a little bit cheaper at DigiKey. They had it for $35 plus shipping. But if I ordered it all from Amazon, I'm going to get free shipping with it. And so I think that's the best way to go. It's $3 more initially, but at the same time, like I said, it all comes in at the same time, hopefully. And so that's what I did. And like I said, I'm going to get to the point of all this in just a second. Let me show you what else we got with it. Along with that, you have to have a power supply. Power the Pi, and that's one that's designed for it, 2.5 amps, 5 volt, and that should work well. And so moving on, the also needed by the Pi to work is a SD card. Micro SD card. This one's 32 gig, and Bob, I did this on Bob's recommendation. Bob messed with the Pi a lot, and he has one and stuff like that. So that's basically why I bought this one, and as you can see, the price is there and everything like that. The last thing I bought is the item that needs to be used to connect this to my 3D printer. Now, there is a mini USB port on this end, and of course the other end has the standard USB that plugs into computers or whatever. And that will this end will plug into the Pi, and this end plugs into the 3D printer. I have already attempted this using my Canon cable, which has a mini USB on it. And like I said, I did connect to the printer with this computer here in the living room. The only thing, I didn't have any software to communicate. It does light up the control panel on the printer, so I know it is connecting. So it is making good connection. So, but anyway, this is what's necessary to do what I'm going to be doing with this. Pat's junk drawer, he'll know right away what I'm doing. He's the one that suggested this. And of course, Bob and I had to think about it, but it does make a lot of sense to set this up to be able to print from the computer and send designs and basically communicate with the printer itself using a program called Octoprint. Now I don't have any experience using it. Bob's used it a little bit, playing around with it, but it does work. So basically, that's what the deal is on that. And so with using this setup here, I will be able to basically sit right here in my easy chair and design things to be printed and send them to the printer and print. And that's pretty good. Consider I'm going to be putting the printer in my room, and it will be off to the side, out of the way, and basically, knowing me, and like I know me, I will be piling things in front of it, so it will be harder to get to. So that's why this is going on. So basically, that's what I want to do. And you know me, I had the money, so I wanted to do it, and I did it. And that's pretty much it. So that's for that part, that stuff that I ordered. As I mentioned, I did get in the black PLA and the parts for the wireless AM transmitter. Also today I got in the paint kit that I ordered off of eBay, the acrylic paints, and those should be coming in handy here to paint my knobs and things like that. And also today I got the USB hub that I had ordered also on eBay, 4-port hub, because I'm running out of slots here near my chair. That in other words, I have to, if I want to do a print for the 3D printer and use the SD card, I have to unhook my sound, which is hooked up to the USB, and then hook the little card reader into that, and go from there, and then hook it back. It's just an inconvenience more than anything. But like I said, I know plugging and unplugging the USB connectors will wear them out eventually, so I'd rather not do that if possible. So I did buy one off of eBay. I think it's USB 4-port powered hub, and I gave $6.50 for it. So it's not a really expensive one, but it's a good one, a Belkin, and it's got the power supply with it and all that stuff. So I've just got to figure out a way of mounting it here somewhere near my chair so I can get to it easily. And so that will be coming up soon, I'm sure. I'm looking at a pile of knobs that I have created. I'm in knob heaven here. I'll tell you what, I have done a lot of knobs. Let me show you one here that I played around with and made. Let's see, is that it there? I never can remember which one it is. I think it's this one here. Yeah, there you go. That's the one I've done for the Japanese radio. Now this is pretty much an exact copy of that that knob. There's the hole on that end. That looks pretty much exactly like it. Of course, it's gray, but other than that, it will be painted to match the color scheme. And to that end, also on the tip of this, comes down about this far, goes around here. There's a gold plate on that knob, and I don't have gold plate ordered yet, but I do have chrome. And like I said, I'm going to be doing the gold plated also, and we'll be able to get that in and get that. Once I'll paint the knob first, the correct color, and then we'll put the gold plating on this, and it will match that knob pretty much exactly. I mean, there's some minor nuances. I don't know if you can see the little ridges in that, but it really doesn't look that different than the original knob. And I have printed some more of the Joule radio knobs. I've been playing around with turning those upside down and printing those, and those have come out good. And I'm going to eventually make up a label sticker type deal that will go in the knob and use for one end, where one side will have the arrow on it and off, and the other side will have the station markers or frequency markers. And so once that's done, that will be complete. I think I've really had some thoughts about this. I think I'm going to take some clear coat once I get the knob the right color with a sticker on it and just clear coat the whole thing. And I think that might be the best option there. And I think that will make everything stay together like it should. And that's good. Also, Bob and I were on the, what do you call it today, on Zoom. And we wanted to basically come up with a better way of doing this. Now, when I did this here, I basically took a cone and basically just trimmed it down to where it looked like the other one. I didn't do an exact thing other than the base. Now, the base was correct dimensions, but when I resized it, I made it bigger like this, and then basically cut it off here, and I didn't know how to make this diameter up here, and that was my problem. So basically what I did was Bob got on with Bob, and Bob explained on, well, he didn't really know, but he figured it out. Bob's good at figuring things out like this out. Basically, I don't know how much you can tell about that, but this is a little bit wider than this. And this is actually the correct size, and this is the one I guessed at. So basically, if you click on this, you can see over here, it's got a base radius and a top radius. It's hard for me to see that unless I maybe if I turn my enable my, there you go. Now you can see it a little bit better, but you can see top radius, base radius, height, sides, things like that are all adjustable here. And this is a 7. Now these are radius. Now obviously two times the radius makes the diameter. So 7 is the radius, makes the diameter 14. On the bottom it is the 9.5, so that makes the base 19, and that's exactly the dimensions of the knob, the original knob. So all I have to do now, if I want to redo this, is basically put an indent here with a hole, and that's what I'll do. And I'll make that. That one was just a little on the thick side, so I'll probably go a little bit smaller on the next one to do. But anyway, that's a really good deal, I think. And I want to start out from that area and go with this one. And like I said, that's what I'm going to try to do. Basically, I forgot to show you this, but if you look at this knob here, you can see that it has the same structure exactly. You probably haven't seen that knob, but that knob has the same structure. It has the braces here, comes out to the outer shell, just exactly like that. And so that is basically what I want to do. I want to start out like that, and then we'll put the cap on it here, the knob part of it, or whatever you want to talk about. So, you know, and then we'll finish it up. But I think, as the other one was the first one I printed, I was satisfied with it. It was, to me, perfect. So I don't know that I'll even change it that much, but again, you know, I can. That's something I enjoy doing. So, you know, that's what I'm at with our knobs. Again, I did print some more of the jewel knobs up. So once I get those painted, I'm gonna, like I said, spray paint those. I think that's about it. But that main thing I wanted to show you was that pie that I got. I've always wanted to play around with the pies anyway. I've got other ideas I can use for the pie. One of the things I wanted to do was make a jukebox player for my stereo, my console stereo. Basically, maybe with a either with a touch screen or something of that effect, to where I can just basically hit a you know, key or whatever and play a music that I want. I can do that on my phone, but there's jukebox software that you can buy for that. I think some free that will allow you to do that. So I may try that setup too. Something I've always wanted to do. So you know me, I like to do things. So So that's what I've been up to as far as the this is going, and I did this once already, and I didn't have the mic selected that I needed. I had that other one that I bought the other day selected, and it's not even hooked up right now. So I want to try that new mic back in the shop and see how well that works back there, and I can either hook it up to the I started to say Sony, but it's a Canon camcorder, and it's got an external mic on it. I can hook it up to that, or I can just hook it up to the USB computer port and record through the computer as well. So that's where I'm at, what I'm doing. This is Wednesday update. Like I said, probably I know what there's one more thing that I wanted to show you. Alright, you guys may recall the last little update I did, was it Monday or Tuesday, whatever it was. I said something about the shop area needing a new chair and a new mat. And to that end, I have bought the same. This is the chair that I bought. I bought a little heavier than I usually buy. I usually just buy the cheapest one, and those are usually not rated, but for about 200 pounds. And I think last time I got weighed, I was around 220 something. So I bought this one here. It's supposed to support 250, and maybe this one will last a little longer than the other one did, I hope. Also in the mix that I bought for this, I bought this as well. This is will serve on the bottom, obviously, to give it a good surface to roll around on, and basically I'll have to remove all my junk again on the floor of the shop, and I want to try to use the sweeper on the carpeting before I put this one down, because there's a lot of loose stuff on there. The old one of these mats just got holes in it, and it's impossible to move the chair around now as it is, and I just basically had to lift up the chair and move it to where I want it, and then basically plop right back down. So this will help out a lot, I think, and I think I should not have any problem. The legs of the desk itself, bench, whatever you want to call it, should sit in this area right in here, and that should allow this to go underneath it a little bit and give me enough room back here where my shelves come across on this side here, and that should work out rather well, I do believe. That's the plan, and this will be in I think next week. It wasn't quick shipping on it, but still it's free shipping, and you guys know me, I like free shipping. So that's the other items I have coming, but that will go a long way into getting me back into the shop, because I have been hesitant about getting back in there, cleaning up and things like that, because I can't move around, and it's just kind of a bummer to me to do stuff like that without being able to be comfortable. And I think these items will help me in that respect, I do believe. So that's about it. I think that covers everything I wanted to cover. Bob and Bob did get his printer today, his 3D printer. It arrived this afternoon, and so he assured me that he was going to start working on it after his nap. And so that's what he's doing currently. He takes a nap in the afternoons, which, it's good. So Greg, I believe, has his ordered now. He did get his stimulus, so I believe he's got his ordered as well. And so basically that's what we're doing here. We're trying to bounce ideas off each other, and that's one of the reasons I'm kind of sticking with the 3D printer for a while, because it's new, number one. I'm enjoying playing around with it, and you guys know me, I do what I like to do. And so I figure, if I'm not messing with it, it's going to be kind of hard to bounce ideas off me if I'm not doing anything. So I want to stay interested in it a little longer until I get these guys going on it, and we'll see what happens. But I think there's going to be some good stuff come out of this. There already has been good stuff come out. Those knobs are ideal. I mean, if nothing else ever happened with this 3D printer, just getting those knobs printed and being able to make custom knobs like that, I think is a big plus. And so I really think that is going to be a boon to anybody that needs something like that. And so that's the way I figure it. You guys have have a great day. I'm gonna get off here and make this video, upload it, and probably take it and relax a little while because I've been busy all morning doing this and that and everything else. So I got woke up at 7 because the ring on my phone went off on the doorbell. That's 3 days. 3 days now in a row that I've had been woke up around that time by the USPS delivering packages to my porch. So I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. I like getting stuff, and so like I said, that's what I got today was the paints and the USB hub, and then yesterday was the PLA. What do you call it? And the parts from Bob, and the day before that was the radio, I do believe, the pictograph. So, like I said, all three days I've gotten something, and so I guess if I might have to get up early and get out and get my stuff, I guess it's the best thing to do. I don't like to leave it sit out there too long. So, anywho, jam. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.